In a related development, the alleged judiciary scandal, according to foreign investors, is worrying, and as it has the potential of negatively affecting foreign direct investment into the country.
The World Bank identified corruption as the biggest impediment to investment in an investment survey of 9 African countries. More than 35% of companies surveyed had been deterred by an otherwise attractive investment because of the host country's reputation for corruption. Corruption's negative impact on foreign direct investment can amount to an extra 20% in tax, thus discouraging investment and reducing profit margins. An IMF research suggests that corruption reduces investment by around 5% and that an increase of 1 percentage point in the corruption index can result in a reduction of foreign investment by as much as 8%. The 34 judges accused represent less than 10% of the total number of judges in the country, and in this light, the investors say there are still hard-working judges with integrity.
And we've been joined on the line by an economist, John Gachi, to find out really what impact the judiciary being implicated or allegations of corruption brought against the judiciary, what kind of impact would that have on the country's economy? Good afternoon, sir. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you, too.
And clearly from the economist's perspective, how much of an impact would allegations of bribery and corruption in the judiciary have on our economy?
Well, the impact depends on the orientation of the Ghanaian people and the orientation of the investors into the country. Some investors are themselves very corrupt. We have read various reports where investors come into the country and they ensure that they get what they want, either by bribing the security institutions, by bribing the tax authorities, and by bribing, as we can now see, some members of the judiciary to ensure that what they want, they get. For such people, it's a disturbing issue for them because they are awakened to the reality that eyes are on them. But there are other investors who are genuine, who want to do a good business in the country, who are not happy that corrupt activities do take place because corruption is a cost to their investment activity. For them, they are happy that the country is serious, is putting in effort to deal with the issue of corruption, either at the judiciary level and in other sectors of the Ghanaian economy, and that will rather improve confidence for them in operating in the country. So that is how I look at the entire issue.
But then, if there are these issues coming up, how do you think we can restore investor confidence?
As it is now, it is very difficult to say whether investor confidence has gone down because of this expose. Because as I said earlier on, there are some investors who want a clean environment to operate in. They will be happy. Their confidence in the system will rather increase because efforts are being put in place to expose and allow them to do good business without incurring any unnecessary cost. So for those people, I believe their confidence in the Ghanaian system will rather be revived rather than thinking that the investment confidence will go down.
We're grateful for your time. Thank you very much for speaking with us.
You.
John Gachi is an economist and sharing his perspective on the issues of the allegation of bribery against members of the judiciary and also how that could impact the Ghanaian economy.